All right, here with the Byron-Bergen Leroy boys and girls swim team combined for the winter season as usual. Another successful year coming off a sectional championship last season, and you didn't repeat the success that you found last season, Coach, but after losing so many talented swimmers as you did a year ago and still being able to win the league, win that GRNO crossover, what can you say about your athletes' efforts this season to keep the tradition that you guys are building at Byron-Bergen Leroy alive?
It's just like a next man up type deal. The guys over the summer, a lot of them were texting me, "Hey, Coach, what can I do and stay in shape?" I know Carter swam all summer, Malachi and Sam, a bunch of other kids. They just put the work in and really surprised us again. Another amazing season. It was scary at first, thinking that we were going to be in Class B instead of C. I know that Class C was very happy that we weren't there, but it was a new challenge, and I think the guys did awesome. So.
Elevate your game. Specialties, custom apparel, and promotional products take the time to get to know you. They'll listen and guide you based upon your needs, budgets, due dates, and more. Their team of designers will create custom artwork just for you or your business for any occasion. See something that you like online or in catalog? Just show them and they'll bring your creation to life. In-house screen printing, embroidery, and they are a local business in Geneseo, New York that's been providing quality custom apparel and promotional products since 1990. Give Specialties a call or visit them online for all your promotional needs.
Carter, what was that like? Last year you win the title in Class C, you get bumped up this year. You're competing against McQuaid, Canandaigua, two powerhouses really at the upper level, I should say. You guys more of a small school, them more in the large school territory. So what was that like for you, learning that you were going to have to compete against some titanic swimmers from McQuaid and Canandaigua at sectionals?
Yeah, it was definitely a surprise. We knew it was gonna happen. We all kind of knew, but it was a pleasure to swim with those guys. You know, it's good to see that there's always like more competition out there, and swimming against these bigger schools. I mean, we still held our ground, so it's good to see.
Now, Haylee, it's a unique perspective for you during the winter. The Livingston Conference and other conferences have girls swimming in the fall, whereas during the winter, you see a lot of girls swim with the boys because there aren't the opportunities for every league, every school. So over the years, how have you found yourself maybe growing alongside the boys and specifically your confidence? How has that helped you kind of insert yourself as one of the leaders of this team despite swimming with the boys?
It's definitely pushed me. Being there right next to us in practice has definitely made me just really try and be right next to them, just trying to really push myself as much as I can to really improve all my times, and just it's been a lot easier to have more competition because some of the girls a lot of the girls are still I can keep up with, but the boys obviously are just a little extra push, so it's just more competition to really get us prepared for our season.
How about the GRNO championships that you guys compete in, or you girls, compete in every single season? How special of an event is that, and how lucky do you feel that the coaches, administrators from our area have put on that event each and every year to give some extra recognition to some girls who may not be able to compete with the boys come sectional time?
It's definitely a really good experience. It's one of our biggest meets, so it's it's a fun meet. It's nice to see a lot of all the bigger schools there and a lot of different people, a lot of different faces. Just being able to compete with all of the different girls around here is a really good opportunity, and it's a really fun meet.
And Carter, what's the dynamic like swimming with the girls, competing with the girls? There's some girls out there, Haylee, one of them, on various teams as well, that end up beating some of the boys in events. And I know in a co-ed sport like that, that's kind of an interesting dynamic. So could you fill us in on, from your perspective, what it's like competing against the girls and at the same time trying to cheer on your teammates on that side as well?
Honestly, it's awesome. Like, I'm going to practice every day, and I have Haylee in the lane next to me, and she's kicking my butt in half of these sets, and I'm just trying to hold it with her. I mean, honestly. And then when it comes to meets, you know, some of these meets are mixed, and I mean, just seeing these girls that are like just dominating our league. It's genuinely impressive for me to watch, and I like when they beat my friends, honestly. So I think it's impressive. I think it's cool.
Coach, and to have that type of support on your team, and as Carter said, he's rooting on these girls to beat some of his teammates. How unique do you find that, and how fortunate do you feel that over your years as head coach, as you've helped develop this program into a consistent winner, that you've had athletes like Carter, like Haylee, that are willing to work together, spread their knowledge and leadership from boys to girls side?
I absolutely love that I get to coach both teams. It's just a total unique experience, and they show up for each other, and I just love it so much. Like at sectionals, the girls, they all came. The guys, they go to GRNOs and watch the girls, and they don't have to do that. They're still one team, even though they are really two separate teams.
Your Game, Special Tees custom apparel and promotional products take the time to get to know you. They'll listen and guide you based upon your needs, budgets, due dates, and more. Their team of designers will create custom artwork just for you or your business for any occasion. See something that you like online or in catalog? Just show them and they'll bring your creation to life. In-house screen printing, embroidery, and they are a local business in Geneseo, New York that's been providing quality custom apparel and promotional products since 1990. Give Special Tees a call or visit them online for all your promotional needs.
And Haylee, from that perspective, Coach talking about how grateful she is to coach both the boys and girls. What does Coach do for both teams? How has her leadership helped infuse the level of confidence that both teams have exuded over the past number of years, winning sectional titles, winning league titles? It wasn't something that always happened in Byron-Bergen, and since Coach has come in, she's really helped you guys and girls level the success and really keep climbing toward further and further achievement.
I say she's definitely been there for all of us, mentally, just there pushing our confidence. She's always there, just even tea time with Coach after and before practice. Always telling us we can do something even though we don't believe that we can, but she is always there for us and always telling us we can do it, she believes in us, and she's always just been a really good friend to us, really, and really good coach, just mentally really be there for us.
Carter, your father, Eric, also helps out with the team. Longtime swimming guy, coached me at the Y when I was a youngster trying to figure it out in the swimming realm. Didn't last in swimming. I think that was a correct choice on my part. Although I will say I was pretty decent at the butterfly, but that's neither here nor there. Your father being on the deck, what's that experience been like? And obviously you've watched your two brothers perform as well. What's it like for you? Two-pronged question, trying to, I'm struggling to find the right word here because I don't want to say live up. How's it been like for you trying to add further accomplishment to the Fix family name and at the same time doing so with your father there as one of your coaches?
I think that having my dad as one of my coaches actually pushes me more, because I'm at practice and I'm like, dang, I could be skipping this set. And then I look up and he's staring at me and I'm like, I can't skip this set.
You're going to hear about it at home if you skip that set.
I don't skip yards at practice. And then definitely having like almost a legacy with my brothers is kind of, it's hard to live up to, but I try to hold my ground, and I think I'm making some pretty heavy leeway there, so that's all I can do.
And Coach, kind of on that same question, not just with Carter, but this whole team really has a lot to live up to after the sectional championship last season and just the overall success that your team has achieved. How have you seen them maybe perform under that pressure and not allow that pressure to overcome them as they strive for their dreams?
Well, from day one of practice, it's thinking about sectionals, thinking about the end of the season, and that helps the guys get into the mentality. And they're big meet swimmers. I mean, they do great at these big meets, and that's why we bring the younger guys along so they can practice being at a big meet. It's just very intimidating being there, especially now in B's with all those bigger schools. But they do a great job. They stand up.
What does the future hold for this group? Do you expect to remain in Class B moving forward? Is there any fluctuation there? I know it might be tough to win that sectional championship going up against McQuaid. I think they won like every single event at that meet a few weekends ago. But what's the outlook for this team moving forward? Do you have to reset that you might be in B moving forward? How do you view things moving forward?
I can't predict what Section 5 will do next year. If I would have done that this year, I would have been completely wrong. So I'm excited to see what the future holds. But I can tell you that McQuaid has a ton of seniors. Canandaigua has a ton of seniors. And we had one. So we will be only getting better.
Carter, what are the expectations from a swimmer's perspective? And Haylee, I'm going to ask you as well. As you move forward, as you watch your teammates move forward, what are the expectations for this program?
Succeed. I mean, we're building a dynasty is what I like to say, and I genuinely believe it. I mean, going into these big meets like sectionals, I mean, if we take away seniors and relays from every team, that with scoring points, we got second behind McQuaid. Even being in B's next year, like Coach said, we're just getting better. That's all we can do.
And Haylee, forgive me, are you the lone senior on the team? No. Okay.
No, that was just for the boys. The girls is a different situation with 5 seniors, all of which are powerhouses. It will be different than I think we've had in the past, but I'm not concerned at all. The girls that we have on the team are solid, and they've learned from these older girls how to do it and what they have to do to succeed, so I'm not really concerned at all.
Elevate your game. Specialties, custom apparel, and promotional products take the time to get to know you. They'll listen and guide you based upon your needs, budgets, due dates, and more. Their team of designers will create custom artwork just for you or your business for any occasion. See something that you like online or in catalog? Just show them and they'll bring your creation to life. In-house screen printing, embroidery, and they are a local business in Geneseo, New York that's been providing quality custom apparel and promotional products since 1990. Give Specialties a call or visit them online for all your promotional needs.
So Haylee, from your perspective, how high can this program fly moving forward despite the transition that it might go under this offseason?
I still think that we'll be perfectly fine. We have a lot of really talented underclassmen. Even though we're losing a good amount of seniors, I mean, they've all seen us, they all look up to us, so they're all watching us and really pushing in practice, and we're all still there for them. Even when, next year, we still text them all the time. We have some of our seniors last year who always text us and ask how we're doing, and keep pushing us, so we're always there for them. And we just always believe that they can. I know that everyone can. There's a lot of really talented swimmers, so I don't have any doubt that they're going to keep moving forward and do great.
And Coach, final question. What would you leave your team, or what did you leave your team with this season entering, I guess the offseason hasn't necessarily started, but after that sectional championship meet, you come up short, for the lack of a better word. What's the message approaching the offseason and entering next year, knowing the opportunity you may have in front of you? What are you going to leave your team with once the season concludes?
Just put the work in. And we talked about it. Get in the pool, get in the weight room, do what you can, stay active.
All right, the Byron-Bergen Leroy boys and girls swimming team. Another phenomenal season. Hoping for more next year. Thank you for joining us.